Hey guys, it's Lady Raina Saru here, and welcome to day 12 of our 30-day video game challenge. So the challenge for today was actually quite a difficult one. It's a recommendation one, and I have quite a bit of hard time recommending certain things unless I know what certain people like and stuff. Well, I found a game that I recommend everybody should play, because I found out recently, literally this morning, before I recorded this, I walk out, I go do my thing, and then I found out that a game that I thought everybody played apparently is not the case. And now that is my recommendation for people. So here is my recommendation for the game. I will get into the story after. So, my recommendation for a game that apparently I thought everybody played but hasn't. Tetris. So, some of you may be thinking to yourself, what? Why would you recommend Tetris? Again, my thoughts exactly. I thought everybody played it, but guess what? This morning, I walked out the door, I went to the store, I met somebody who had no freaking clue what I was talking about. And here's what it means. So I go to the store, and it's a grocery store, and the lane I was in to get my groceries all packed up, the girl who was working there was brand new. She was brand new, and I totally understand. I used to work in a place like that as one of my past jobs before. So now, so I totally understand. But she was having a lot of trouble packing the boxes of stuff that I got into a kind of like an organized way in a bag to at least make it fit everything in the bag more efficiently, rather than have 20 bags with random junk in it. So basically I show her. I was like, oh, okay, you just do, why don't you try it this way? And I took the same amount of boxes that she had, and I was able to fit it in the bags. And she goes, oh wow, that was amazing. Where'd you learn that? And then I started talking to her, told her that I used to work at a place like that, and I told her that the best thing to keep in mind is to always think, what would Tetris do? How would you do it in Tetris to try and fit everything? And she looks at me completely confused, and she says, her words, quoted, "What is Tetris?" To which I look at her, and I'm like, in my mind, I would never say it to anybody, but in my mind, I'm like, I just met somebody who doesn't know Tetris. Is that even possible? Am I getting old? What? So flabbergasted that she didn't know what that she didn't know what Tetris was, which it's no problem. But the fact is, everybody I've mentioned to about organizational jokes, anybody who makes organizational jokes or having to fit blocks in certain situations, you just referenced Tetris, and I referenced Tetris, and she had no clue what I was talking about, and that stunned me. I was like, that is a very first for me. Very first time that I ran into somebody who had no clue what I was talking about, in terms of referencing Tetris. So immediately after I was done talking to her, I got my groceries, I came home, I took care of all that, sat down, and now I'm recording this for you guys, telling this story, saying, for those of you who have no idea what Tetris is, play it. This is why I recommend it to everybody, so those who make organizational jokes, and maybe increase your organizational skills, playing Tetris. And there's 20 billion different forms of Tetris now, so, which is again why I was so shocked that it's I ran into somebody who didn't know Tetris. She knew what the Sims were. We started talking, and I'm like, oh, I tried describing it to her, oh, it's a video game where you control these blocks and try to fit it together, and she goes, oh, well, I play Sims, is that similar? And I'm like, no, Maybe. I don't know. What do you guys think? But, anyways, so that is my story, and basically the reasoning why I'm choosing Tetris out of the 20 billion and a half games that are out there. So again, I turn the question to you guys. What is your recommendation of a game that everybody should play and have knowledge? Either everybody should play, have knowledge about, or just because it's an awesome game and having fun. So, or do you guys have a crazy story of what happened to me and recommend this game because of that? So, let me know in the comments below, and I'll see you in day 13. Bye!